Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have a super easy no-bake dessert recipe for you, and we'll be making my lemon raspberry trifle. This dessert is simply divine. It's creamy, it's lemony, it's fruity, and so delicious, making it perfect for any occasion. It's made with ladyfinger cookies, lemon curd, whipped cream filling, and loads of fresh raspberries. Let me show you how to make this easy, show-stopping dessert. Let's get things started with our lemon whipped cream filling. We'll need 16 ounces or 2 8-ounce packages of softened cream cheese. Soften this at room temperature. We'll drop the cheese into a large mixing bowl. We'll need the zest of 2 large lemons, and this is going to add incredible lemon flavor to our filling. We'll need 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm using vanilla bean paste. Half a cup of a lemon curd. I'm using my homemade lemon curd recipe today, but you could also use a store-bought lemon curd. I'll have this recipe linked down in the video description box below. We'll need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Mix this all together until you have a creamy and smooth mixture, and I'm starting out on a slow speed. We'll need 2 cups of very well chilled heavy whipping cream. I'm going to start with about a cup, mix that into the cream cheese mixture. Pour in the remaining heavy whipping cream. I've switched over to a whisk attachment, and I'm going to whisk this until stiff peaks form. Start out on a slow speed. With our lemon whipped cream filling ready to go, let's talk about assembling this trifle. Today, I'll be using this glass trifle bowl. This will show off all those beautiful layers. If you don't have one of these, you can also assemble it in a regular casserole dish. It's still gonna taste fantastic. I'm also using a batch of my homemade lemon curd. This is something that you can make ahead of time. This is one of my go-to recipes. I use it in a lot of my desserts. I'll leave the link to this video down in the video description box below. You could always use store-bought lemon curd as well. I have 2 cups of crushed raspberries. We're going to add this in between the layers of the cookies. And of course, we have our ladyfinger cookies. I recommend using the hard, crispy variety. We're going to dip the cookies into some raspberry lemonade, and this is going to add incredible flavor. So let's put this all together. For our first layer, we're going to start with our cookies. You want to drop them into your lemonade, and I just poured my raspberry lemonade into a little casserole dish. Give them a few twists in the lemonade, make sure they've soaked up some of those delicious juices, and drop them into the bottom of your trifle bowl. Add a layer of the crushed raspberries over the cookies. And today I'm using frozen raspberries that had left over. I just thawed them, gave them a quick crush. If you want the raspberries to be sweeter, you can also combine them with a little bit of sugar, which I did not do today because mine were fairly sweet. Next, we'll add a generous layer of this lemon whipped cream filling. This filling is so good. It's just addictive. It has kind of like a cheesecake-like flavor to it. Use a spoon, spread it evenly to the edges. Next, it's time for a few spoonfuls of this lemon curd. I'm gonna drop it right on top of the whipped cream. Love to add lots and lots of fresh berries in here. Drop them over that whipped cream. Kind of like to get them along the sides too, so you can really see them along the edges of the dessert. Let's add our next layer of cookies. We're going to layer them right over the top of the raspberries. And we'll repeat this process, topping the cookies off with some crushed berries, filling up our trifle bowl. Once we get to the top, I'm going to add more raspberries over the top. I have about 1.5 cups of my lemon whipped cream filling left over. To that, I'm going to pour in an additional 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and we are going to make some whipped cream to add on top of our trifle. So mix it together. I transferred my whipped cream into a pastry bag, and we're going to pipe generous dollops on top of our trifle. And let's add a few lemon pieces in here as well. You can refrigerate the trifle for later, or you could dig right in and enjoy. I recommend grabbing a spoon. You want to just kind of dip into the trifle, get a little bit of everything. Scoop that out into a bowl. And how pretty does that look? Garnish each serving with more raspberries, some mint leaves, dig in and enjoy. And that's it for my lemon raspberry trifle. I love how pretty this dessert turned out. It looks so gorgeous. This is gonna be perfect for any celebration. Don't forget to head on down into that video description box. I'll have all the details up on my website, including this recipe with metric measurements. And now let's dig in to enjoy. I love to serve trifles in these little mini trifle bowls. Add some more raspberries on top. Try to get a little bit of everything. The cookies, that lemon curd and that creamy filling, the raspberries. This looks so good. That bite right there was amazing. This trifle is creamy, fruity, zesty, lemony, so delicious. I love the ladyfinger cookies. They're soaked in that raspberry lemonade, so delicious. Combined with the creamy filling, I love this creamy filling. It's almost like a cheesecake flavor. And then you have the raspberries, the lemon curd. This dessert is unbeatable. You're going to fall in love with it from the first bite too. This dessert is dangerously delicious. It's so easy to eat because every bite just melts into your mouth. I love having lots of fresh raspberries in here as well. This dessert is gonna be perfect for spring and summer. Thank you so much for watching my latest episode. I hope you enjoy this incredible lemon raspberry trifle for your next occasion, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe.